Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, yo? What's up, 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 what's up? Alright, so, hey, this is Brandy. Welcome to my channel. And I'm on here to talk about karmic twin flames or karmic soulmates or, people, they. I'll just say this. When I was on, I wasn't looking for my twin flame or anything. I didn't know anything about it until I was in this, caught up in this cycle with this guy. And this information, I talk about it in my twin flame part 1 video. The information just started coming to my recommendations. I wasn't searching for it. Just my ancestors, the spirit guides, it showed up in my recommendations when I was going through this. But also what showed up in the recommendations, you know what I'm saying? I don't know the time frame because I don't even be knowing what day it is sometimes or the time of the whatever. So this stuff, false twin flame was coming up too. So I was just taking in all the information because that's what I do. I'm a researcher. I love researching. That's the Sagittarius ascendant that I have, or Sagittarius rising, ascendant, whatever you want to call it. I have 5 Sag placements, so I love researching everything. But I didn't have to research this because the spirit guides and the ancestors and Most High put this in my recommendations, I guess, because that's who he was. Maybe he was a false twin, or he was my twin and he was just karmic, like, so that can happen too. So that's what I was coming to realize, because I just feel like it's just certain things that people, like, I've had men who love me, like really love me, really care for me, and I for them. And it's just certain things that you're just not gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So when people like to throw around this love word and this being in love and stuff like that, but their actions don't follow it, and that's what happened with him. Like, he would tell me how much he loved me, but his actions didn't show it. So as I'm doing, after all of that information started coming to me, the twin flame and then the false twin, and then I started doing research. I said, let me delve a little bit deeper in this, because obviously this is something I'm supposed to know. You know what I'm saying? He was definitely somebody who got me to spiritually wake up. And that's what twin souls or twin flames is supposed to do. It don't mean that you're going to be with them people because, you know what I'm saying, especially if it's toxic. Like, who the fuck want to be with a toxic ass person? Like, no. Just because they a so-called twin or whatever. No, like, no. First of all, I have a low tolerance for stupid people, period. Like, I have a low tolerance for people that's just gonna fuck me over. Like, I don't deal with that. Like, I could just be by my motherfucking self. So, period. So I don't have a problem cutting people off. Like, I was just doing my previous video about healing, and I don't have a problem cutting people off. That motherfucking Queen of Swords cut. I have no problem with that. And, you know what I'm saying, shit might hurt, I might be upset, yeah, because I'm still me, I'm still in this body, I still have emotions and feelings and shit, but I'd rather be hurt by myself than deal with somebody that's fucking toxic as shit, and having me involved in toxic fucking activities and shit. And because I am such a lovable person, and because I did truly love this guy, there's things that I did that I wouldn't have did, like, and I ain't gonna, it's none of y'all business, but it's things that I regret doing that I got myself into, because when I love somebody, I love hard. And if I see a logical reason, I try to reason. Like, it's like a mind over heart thing. Like, I might see, okay, this this might be a good idea because this might advance us. You know what I'm saying? This might get us somewhere. This might, you know, we might have a better life if we do these type of things. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it wasn't what I truly wanted to do. Like, it's things that I did that I was like, I only did it because of him. And that's where we be having the game fucked up at. Like, you be having the game fucked up when you going against what your solar plexus is telling you, like what your gut is telling you. When you going against that, like, you be fucked up. Like, don't do that. Like, if one thing I can recommend a lot, but don't go against what your gut is telling you. Like, don't let nobody make you second guess what your gut is telling you. And that's what he used to do to me. He used to have me second guessing what my gut was telling me. Or I would personally second guess what my gut was telling me, because I would try to see the bigger picture, and maybe it's fear, and you know, so on and so forth. I did whatever I could do mentally to suppress what my gut was telling me. So don't do that. Don't fucking do that, because you won't be fucked up. Next. So I believe that I believe that, you know, he was either a toxic twin or he was just a karmic soulmate that I needed to learn these lessons from so that I can rise spiritually, because I did rise spiritually during the time that I was dealing with him and after the fact. But the crazy part about it is that when I separated from him, because this was back and forth, when I separated, I started doing my healing. But I also wanted revenge, so I would talk to other men. Like, so that was the wrong thing to do. So if y'all doing that shit, don't do that shit. Really focus on your healing. Like, if you run into a person that, if you run into a person that how can I say this? If you run into a person and you with a person and they trigger, that's what it is, they trigger things within you that you need to work on, take that time to do that. Because I wasted a lot of time with dealing with other men because I wanted revenge. I felt like he was wasting my time. Like, this nigga was wasting my fucking time and shit. Like, nigga, I'm like, nigga, I could have moved on and dealt with somebody else and shit. Like, I was just all in a different mindset instead of just going into hermit mode and focused on healing. Like, so instead of doing that, I wanted to get revenge. I didn't want him to be the last person I slept with. Like, I didn't want that. So I got into a situationship with another man that I should not have done that. So if you get with your so-called twin or karmic soulmate or whatever you want to call it, and they trigger healing within you, do your fucking healing. That's what I can recommend. Do your fucking healing. Take your time to heal yourself, because those triggers are helping you to rise spiritually, and you can't do that when you're distracted. I already have 2 children. Like, I ain't need nobody else in here to distract me, and that's what kind of was happening. Like, the person I was in the situationship with, he would be here and he be doing his thing, and I would be sitting on the bed like coloring and shit. Like, no no fucking lie. Like, I just to have company around, just so that I could have somebody else around me to help me forget about this karmic twin and shit, or this karmic, I'm gonna call him a karmic twin or whatever. So that's what I was doing, and that's wrong. So, and something else I can recommend, if you feel yourself going through that, like, try your best and your hardest to not do that. Don't try to get into a situationship. Don't try to, like, depend on people for your emotional support, because I was doing that with my sister, depending on her for emotional support, because I didn't have anybody in my life. I thought I needed somebody in my life to emotionally support me, so I was dependent on her, and that could be detrimental to, because that's my sister is my best friend, so that could be detrimental to your relationship with your best friends or your family members, when you depending on them for emotional support instead of reaching within yourself. So tip number whatever. I don't write this shit down. I just let it come right off the top because I think it flows better like that. Instead of like keeping I have to look down and some shit, like just like I'm channeling through my higher self through the Most High, so I don't need no fucking pen and pad. This is my life. Like what I need to look down and write down, like this is my life. So anyway, so tip number whatever, don't get up under nobody else, like that song say. Take your time and do your fucking healing, and your healing ain't gonna come from dealing with somebody else. It's only gonna come with you taking that time out by yourself. So if you get triggered by your twin and do your healing, take your time, separate from whoever it is, and do your fucking healing. Like even going through that with him, I'm crying out and sending him videos and shit. Like, don't do that. Like, do not do that. Like, take your time to heal. Don't give nobody no ammo or no Anna to use against you because you feel like you need that support from these people because you're not looking within yourself for that shit. Like, you don't need nobody else to help you do your healing because you got your spirit guides and you got your motherfucking ancestors that be holding you the fuck down. Like, period. Like, end the story. Like, yeah, I don't even know no other way to say that. So, do that. Another reason why I call him a karmic, because a karmic is somebody like that you're not really supposed to be with. Like they teach you lessons and then you're supposed to like move on. Like you're not supposed to be with no karmic person, especially if you aspiring or you on your path to become divine feminine, divine masculine, whatever. Don't do that. Like, take your fucking time out to yourself. Learn to be by yourself. Like, I have so many hobbies and so many things that I'm good at. I can occupy my whole day just being by myself. Like, I color, I sing, I fuck with my hair, I do pole, like, I work out. So it's so many things that I do. I keep my hands. I don't never know what to do with my hands, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm about to sit on them. So take your time and get to know yourself. Like, that's what I've been doing. Like, this, I just separated from everybody, no men in my life, so that I can just literally, not even a friend. I don't even have no male friends. Men can't be friends with me because, you know what I'm saying, they just, you be attracting male friends that just they because you haven't healed, you gonna attract them type of people. So I just rather just be by myself and not deal with nobody. And I got off social media. This is my channel, so this is the only thing that I be on. I said I was gonna go back on my social media next year so I can put back out my positive messages and affirmations and stuff like that I was putting out before, but I had to back off. And I'm gonna do another video about people doing spells and shit on me, like using my page and shit, and people imitating me and trying to look like me. And anyway, I'm doing a video about that. So yeah, back to him, karmic. So I you know what I'm saying, I feel like when people know who you are, like when people know that you are, like he called me Mother Earth, like when people know who you are and they still play with you, they have to be here to teach you a lesson. They can't be your soulmate or in a positive twin flame energy, because once a person know who the fuck you is and they still play with you, no, it's time to get away from that. It's really like, it's time to get away from that and go within and find out why you are attracting these type of people. Like, that's what I've been doing this whole, you know, I mean, on and off this year, but more so focused the last couple months of this year, like really going within and really trying to focus on myself and doing all of the healing I need to do. So because I do want love, I do want to find my divine masculine, but I don't want to do that while I'm broken. I don't want to take that paranoid, you know, all of the things that I suffer from, definitely paranoia. Like, the person, nigga can't even get up and go to the bathroom without me, like, waking up, like, out my sleep. Like, where you go? Like, they'll be like, I'm just going to the bathroom. So I can't even sleep with a person comfortably right now. So I know that I'm not ready. But I would like to be, I would like my divine masculine, because, you know what I'm saying? It's like having that of a person that's on that same level you on, that shit is priceless. And that's why I stayed with the Karmic Twin for so long, because spiritually we was heading towards a good energy and a good place, and talking about the things that we wanted to do for the collective, and how we wanted to wake the collective up. And so I gotta do it by my motherfucking self, because, you know what I'm saying, nigga, he wanted to be into some shit that I just wasn't trying to be into, like, and that's just that. Like, karmic people, they be into activities and they drag you into activities, and because you love them, you get caught up, like, and that's what happened to me. And so I just would rather cut everybody off and just be by myself and focus on my healing, instead of continuously being with narcissists, because he was a narcissist, and I kept attracting narcissists after that, like, because I wasn't healed. Like, so you're gonna attract these type of people because you're not healed. So you attract people that want to dominate you, want to control you and shit. Well, I attracted a narcissist. He wanted me to change my whole thing about me, like, talking about getting breast implants. Like, bro, just go be with somebody that got bigger titties. Like, you're not about to be trying to change me, like, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of these narcissists out here, they see your light subconsciously, whatever energy that's in them that they carry, and they see that in you, and they want to put that flame out. Like, I had the damn Karmic Twin tell me that, because I done started pulling my own tarot cards and pulling cards on him, and I could see, I didn't really need no cards to see what he was doing, because my intuition told me what he was doing. If you watch my Twin Flame video, you'll see that I was floating over this nigga. I could literally see what he was doing. I have them type of powers that I can just see that, and I sense that. And but I needed to learn my lesson, and I needed to rise in ascension. So that's what happened too. So at the positive side of it, I was able to advance more spiritually and in tune. I became in tune with my high priestess self and the empress in me. I was able to rise to that, and of course I had to do some healing. He ain't, nigga, if you watching, you ain't getting that much credit, like, no. So I had to do the inner work. I did a lot of fucking inner work, a lot of fucking purging out, a lot, y'all, a lot, okay? A lot of fucking crying, a lot of fucking purging, a lot of going within and having to heal my inner wounds and lick my own wounds, because wasn't nobody here to lick them for me, so I had to do it on my own. You feel me? With my ancestors and my spirit guides and the Most High. Like, that's just how the fuck that go, period, in the story. So when I started pulling my own cards and pulling cards on people that was in my life, and I started seeing the energies certain people was in, and I'm just like, cut, 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 cut. Yeah, because it's not worth it. Like, my last message to him was like, bro, like, I don't have to go through this. Like, you don't have to be doing what you doing. I'm not going to waste no more time pulling cards on you. I'm not going to be, because it's a form of spying, like spying on people when you pull cards on them and listen to their sign readings and stuff like that. That's a form of spying. Like, nigga, don't nobody got time for that shit, nigga. I'm gonna be focused on me. So all of that time that I was focused on him and what he was doing and who he was doing it with and all that shit, that was taken away from me healing myself. So that's what I'm saying. Like, did he activate my healing within myself? Yes. That's the only fucking credit I'm gonna give him. But everything else I did on my own. All the research about narcissists and the research about myself and getting to know my own chart, studying my own chart, getting to know my own self. Okay, yes, that was all my higher self, the Most High, my ancestors, and my spirit guides, all within me. That shit was all within me because they are technically within you. So that's how that went. So, you know, I'm glad that situation is over. I'm glad, you know, I send him love and light. You know what I'm saying? I forgive you if you watching. I forgive you. You feel me? It is what it is. And I'm moving on with my life. And hopefully, you know what I'm saying, I can find my divine masculine once I complete or get to a point of my life where I'm healed enough to not attract narcissists, fucking toxic ass goddamn people, period. Like, people who's trying to control me, people who wants to change me, all of that shit. Like, when I am getting to a place where I am comfortable enough where, you know what I'm saying, I don't know, whenever the divine timing, whenever the divine see fit to send that person to me, then I'm gonna be open and I'm gonna be ready for it. But right now, my focus is continuously healing, continuously doing my inner work, continuously finding out who I am based on my chart. Cause I'm gonna do a whole video on you, not just your sun sign. I might do that next because I'm on the roll. So it was just 9/11 on my time. So yeah, end of karmic cycles with the fake twin or false twin or karmic toxic twin or whatever the fuck. I send peace, love, and blessings to the collective. I love y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe for more shit. Love y'all. Peace.